everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning stream. Extreme streaming this morning. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hopefully we'll have some people talking on that sim on vPilot. We'll see if that happens. And we will also see the entire Suez Canal, which is fun, I think. I've already been to the Panama Canal. We did 2 videos on the Panama Canal. One with just what the default Microsoft scenery, and the second one we did it with scenery that I bought that had a lot more boats and all the locks and all these other things. So it was really, really cool. And hey, Santos, welcome, bienvenido. Hello, hello, qué bueno verte. Temprano. Ahora es temprano la entrada, ¿eh? Hoy vamos a volar por el canal de Suez. Y la onda es ahora ver con qué avión lo hacemos. El vuelo son como 100 y algo millas náuticas, o sea que sí es algo tardado. Nos vamos a tardar un poco en cruzarlo completamente de un punto al otro. Entonces sí deberíamos de llevar un avión que no sea tan light, ¿verdad? Necesitamos un avión que tenga algo de potencia. Por lo menos que sea 100 nudos para que no nos tardemos 1 hora y algo, no nos vamos a tardar 2 horas ahí en un avión como estos de 90 minutos, 90 millas por hora, nos vamos a tardar un montón. We're going to take too long in a small piston. So we should take a little beefier piston airplane, I'm thinking. And I kind of think we should take high wing airplanes because high wing will give us a chance to look down. We could take the Kit Fox Speedster. That one goes up to 110 knots. Or, let's see. I don't want to take the little Cessna because that's only 104 knots. And we need to go, I would like to go a little faster. But we don't have it. Oh, check it out. We could take the Cub Crafters. That one is up to 120 knots. That one flies a little faster, and I think it's a pretty cool plane. We could take the Bristol, which is 117, but that's got low wing. And for this, I would really like a high wing because I want to look down, you know. Okay, I think we're gonna take the NX Cub. We're gonna take the tricycle. The tricycle 1. And we're ready to go. Live, we want live. Oh, we don't know where we are yet, so how about we live? We're gonna start at HECP, which is called Capital International in Cairo. Where we're gonna depart. And I want to depart from. Oh, it only lets us depart from runways, really? That's weird. That is weird. Why? Is it a small strip? What is this? Runway. It has a whole bunch of runways, but it's only giving me this one available. I don't know why. Okay, let's get rid of this. Move around. This is HE13. This one has a lot more runways, but why does HECP? This is weird. Look at all the runways it gives me. 9 left. Yeah, this is a weird, this is a very weird, yeah, this is a bug. They put these as two different airports, but it's pretty much the same one, I think. So we'll set this one as a departure, and we'll go, I think here we have parking. Yeah, we got parking. Take one of these ramps over here. Cool. And we're gonna get live weather and live, oh, the weather looks overcast. Well, we'll see when we get down there. We can change it when we're inside the game. Un jet volando más rápido. Claro, sí, en un jet sí vamos a pasar súper rápido. Vamos a ir como que, boom, we're done, we're out of there. Mientras que con este podemos tomarnos el tiempo de ver. Además, no hay jets con ala alta, creo yo. Let's go, let's go, let's do this. Vamos para dentro del juego. Yo me voy a pasar a la otra cámara. Acá. Hello. Oye, me puse mi camisa de Airplane Mode On. Porque es día de volar aviones. It's Airplane Mode On Day. Today that's our deal, man. That's a thing. All right. Now, this is a plane. Check it out. Beautiful, isn't it? A beauty, beauty, beauty. I want one of these. They're really expensive though, and everyone that knows about airplanes that I tell them I want one of these tells me the same thing. Like, you're paying too much for a Cub, because a Cub is not worth the $300,000 that this thing is worth. And I kind of agree with them a little bit, because I mean, this is all text. It's all cloth, treated cloth. So, you know, but inside is beautiful. It's not. It doesn't feel flimsy like other Cubs, where you can actually see the wires and you know, all the cables that are actuating everything. And this is all push rod. So you have a, you know, you're not going to have a problem because something broke. It's all well hidden. It's all inside. It's a really nice, well done Cub. You know, I want one. The thing is, you can only have two people. It's super tight and it's very uncomfortable to be in. So that is a thing. It's not a comfortable airplane to fly for very long distances, or you're not going to be doing too much cross country with this one. You can, but you're not going to wanna. But the visibility down is amazing. I mean, once you're inside and you look down, look at that. No wing to bother you. You can really look down and see what you're flying over. So for a bush plane, this is awesome. And the wheels, look at those wheels, man. I mean, you can land pretty much in El Salvador. Here, you can land pretty much anywhere with these wheels. So. Las gafas de aviador tengo, pero el problema es que no me dejan ver bien la pantalla. If I put on my aviator glasses, I do have some. Should I put them on? I don't know. I think that's a little too pretentious. Let's see. Are they here? They are here. Oi. We're stream. Here's another thing. They are not graduated, so I won't be able to see the screen. But I do have aviator glasses. See? Ta-ta. Problem is I can't read anything on the screen now. So I need to get aviator. I need to put the graduation thing here so I can read. And it have to be bifocals, because without the glasses I can see perfectly at a distance. I have 20/20 vision. I'm just old, so when things get close, they get blurry. That's just part of growing up. All right, put these away. And we're gonna get into the sucker. Let's see. We are here at HECP, and at HECP we're going to we're flying. What is this called? A Cub. NX Cub. This is a CC-19. That's the ¿cómo se llama? Icola, Yata. No, not Yata. ICAO code. We're going to be using the microphone from this thing, and we're going to be listening to the speakers on the headset. And let's see the settings. Do those again. We gotta boost up the microphone a little bit. Hello. Why isn't, there we go, now they can hear me. Gotta boost it up a lot. 11, no, 10 is probably the sweet spot. There we are, 10. Good. I hope I'm not yelling at you guys. Let's see. At HECP, where we are at, is there any VATSIM available right now? It's in Volanta map. There is no air traffic control right now around us, though. Which is actually not bad, because that means we can fly around and do whatever the hell we want to do. What is LGGR and LGGE? Oh, that's for Athens. Okay, so Athens has air traffic control, but we don't. And what I'm looking at is over here. You guys can see this. This is what I'm looking at. This is Volanta, and it shows us like these are where the air traffic control areas. Okay. And we are here at the Suez Canal, and there is no air traffic control right now at the time, even though there's a whole bunch of airplanes. But they're all flying in this direction, so none of them should bother us at all. And the fact that we're not in Cairo, which is the main airport over here, we're over here in this one. That one makes it okay. Makes it even better, because we're not going to get in anybody's way, you know. It's going to be good. So, let's get this puppy on the road. Let's take away these follower thing. And let's get back into the plane. And let's start the plane, right? That's what we need to do. We're going to be from the bottom to the north, from the south to the north. That's how we're going to cross it today. And let's get our fuel selector on the left. Let's actually fill up the airplane with fuel, because we don't want to have any emergencies, even though it's not going to be that much. 75 should be fine. Oop, here. And now we can get this buddy going. Master turns on everything. Alternator, you need to have that. Mixture rich, prop all the way in. Just a little bit of throttle. Get the fuel pump going. We have fuel pump right now. Fuel pressure is at 8. That's good. We turn on our strobe lights. We make sure nobody's around, and we're not going to chop anybody's head off. We say clear prop, but we make sure that the brakes are on. Brakes are on, and then we turn it on. Clear prop. And we have oil pressure in the green immediately. Oil temperature is climbing up really nicely. And we take our RPMs down to 1000. There we go. We do that only with the throttle right now. We don't touch the RPM lever until we're up in the air. Ooh, check it out, 1000. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's see. Should we even put a file plan in here? I don't think we should. I think we're going to be flying it without a flight plan. So we're just going to have our map. And we're squawking standby. We're squawking VFR, and we're reporting altitude. And we are going to go to Unicom, which is 122.8. 122.8. We only have one radio in this airplane. No backup radios. Okay, we're at 122.8. Now we can turn on our navigation lights, our avionic masters, our landing light, and we want it steady. And we're ready to go, I think. We also have our coffee, which is important to have your coffee with you. And now we look at the weather. And for the weather, I'm going to be using today Navigraph. Navigraph gives me the ATIS from where we are. So HECP, which is where we are right now, information says that we are 833 feet, and our weather says we have winds, wow, coming from the north at 14 knots. So we got to take off to the north. Cool. And our altimeter is 2997. So let's put 2997 in here. Our altitude, 2997. We got to go full screen. And now we can change it. 2997. We see that here. And you can see that as soon as we change it, our altitude changes because our pressure in the instrument changes. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. All right. And we're going to be taking off and then going around 97 degrees. We're going to the east. And then until we hit the water, and then we go up north. So that's our plan. Runways. We have a couple of runways here. We have 01 right and 01 left. Those are our options. Very good options. They are exactly the same. 01 right and 01 left. So let's get taxi information. Ooh, we're on the other side, so we have to go on. What? Where is 01 right and 01 left? Oh, that's where they are. Okay. Oh, I'm on the military side. Military use only. That's why it was sending me to the other side. I see. Well, we're going to take off in the military one, right? Capital International Traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo Type Cub, taxiing to runway 02. We're going to pretend we're military. Now, over here, it should be a little, there should be a little road that we can move into. Here it is. Here is a little road that takes us to the runways. Isn't that good? It's good. Hey, welcome to the other guy who's watching. I don't know who you are, but I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and you're ready to see the canal. We're doing live weather today and also live time. So this is pretty much what it looks like right now over there in that part of the world. Or something like that. I don't think it's exactly that. I think this is the taxiway here. Because I don't want to get into the runway. Let's go in on the taxiway. And then we take off. Good coffee today. Also Superman styled coffee. Yay! Getting in the place where we should not be. Santos, when am I gonna see you in here, buddy? We should be flying together, you know. Deberíamos estar volando juntos. Divertido volar así en grupo. No sé por qué estoy viendo carros, vehículos en el runway. Uy. Ah, esta calle es una calle, no es un taxiway. Bueno, tenemos la ventaja que nuestras llantas son extremadamente grandes y nos podemos meter. Las podemos cambiar así. Hoy sí estamos en el runway. Porque hay vehículos ahí en el runway. Entiendo. Vamos a quitarnos del camino porque hay un carro aquí, como que está haciendo, eh, ¿cómo se llama? Die Hard. Con carros en la pista. Esta pista es enorme. Nosotros no necesitamos tanto espacio para despegar, francamente. Pudiéramos despegar desde acá y lo vamos a hacer porque esos carros ya me sacaron de onda. Vamos a dar la vuelta. No. Plop. Ese es un problema serio de estos aviones. Las llantas están súper pegaditas y cuando haces ese tipo de virajes a alta velocidad, como lo que quería hacer yo ahorita, te das vuelta. Pero no hay problema, lo podemos solucionar así. Because I have the powers. Yeah. Ok, si estamos en la dirección correcta. Vamos a arreglar esto. Ponemos primer notch de flaps. Primer notch de flaps. Okidoki. Y arreglamos nuestro trim. Nada más revisamos que el trim está correcto. El trim en este es eléctrico, entonces vamos a ocupar los botoncitos mejor. Okidoki. Y vamos, 1, 2 y vamos así. Capital International, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, taking off. Runway 01, actually, runway 02. Ok, ya podemos despegar. Esto es Cairo International. Este avión despega en una nada, no necesita mucho espacio. Podemos subir los flaps. No nos tenemos que preocupar de tren de aterrizaje. Solo si vamos a subir a unos... imagínense, ya estamos en 1500 pies de altura. Este avión sube rápido. Pero tenemos que subir como a unos 2000. Porque el aeropuerto estaba a 1000 y algo, a 800 y algo. Y vamos a bajar un poquito el RPM. ¿Qué les parece? Súper bien, ¿eh? El avión vuela rápido porque es súper liviano también. Vamos a bajar un poquito el trim. Ahí vamos. Nos vamos a ir quedando en unos 1000 pies de altura, 2000 pies de altura, que sería 1000 pies AGL. Y hacemos el último llamado. Capital International, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo Cub, 2000 feet, about 1 mile to the north, departing to the east. Capital International. Y nos vamos hacia el este. Aquí sí que no hay nada, en puro desierto. Y unas cuantas torres eléctricas que van ahí llevando la energía parte de la calle. Ya vamos a ir ajustando nuestros RPMs para cruise. No vamos a ir muy altos, vamos a quedarnos más o menos a esta altura. Y vamos a cruzar justo en medio de esas dos montañas que ven ahí ustedes ahí enfrente. Y al fondo está el océano o el mar. Y en este caso, sí, el primer accidente del día de hoy fue a nivel de suelo. Al ground level. Alright, let's zoom out here in my little map. And going over there. Let's get sky vector so we can see the sectional for where we are. Sky vector tiene un montón de información súper buena para volar BFR, pero está como que bien hecho para los Estados Unidos, ¿verdad? Entonces, para nosotros en el resto del mundo, sí, siempre tiene algo de información, pero no es tan bonito como lo tiene en los estados. No me moví mucho. He ido cruzando. Y nosotros vamos a ver. Acá voy a bajarle esto para poder ver esto aquí. Y yo quiero compartir con ustedes el Edge. Y el Edge es este Navigraph, no, Microsoft Edge, este. Cool. Si ven, estas montañas que están aquí, el pico de ellas es 4.200 pies. Nosotros estamos a 2.000, o sea que estamos muy abajo. Pero no importa porque no vamos a volar encima de ellas, vamos a volar a la par. Vamos a volar entre esta y esta, que son esta. Si podían ver en la pantalla. Sí. Entre esta y esta. Que en el simulador son esta y esta. Ok, vamos. Y esto es lo bonito de volar un avión de ala alta, que puedes ver para abajo y no te tapa el ala. Puedes estar viendo así, ver la calle. Vamos a enderezarnos un poquito. Por este lado ver el desierto y ver ahí las power lines abajo. O sea, ajustar un poquito la nariz. Estamos volando sin piloto automático. Pudiéramos activar el piloto automático, pero el avión ahorita está volando súper bien. A pesar de que tenemos un viento de 14 nudos que viene del norte, que nos está pegando. Este es el avión, ¿ven? La cola del avión le hace como esos gallitos. It acts like a wind vane. Entonces, en la dirección de donde viene el viento, le está pegando a la cola y por eso es que el avión se mueve. That plane is going to want to point in the direction that the wind is coming from. Pero igual, mira, está súper bien comportado el avioncito, a pesar de ese montón de viento. De 14 nudos para un avión como este es bastante. Un montón. Aún así vamos a 106 nudos en el piso, o sea que son como unos 280 y algo, 190 kilómetros por hora más o menos. O sea que abajo sí van los Bugattis mucho más rápido que nosotros. No mucho más rápido, pero sí un poquito más rápido que nosotros. November 42, Mike Romeo Echo. Volando. Volando en Egipto. Flying around Egypt. Guys, this is fun. Sometimes when I want the plane, like I want to trim the plane perfectly to fly straight and everything, I can't do it. And today it's somehow just did it by itself. Most of the time I'm just like twiddling around, touching everything. Right now my hands are here, look, touching nothing. Look, Ma, no hands. And the plane is flying really well. And in the right direction. Crazy how it works sometimes. Okie dokie. Ya estamos pasando en medio de las dos montañitas que habíamos visto. We're flying right between the two little mountains that we talked about. Two hills. And we're going to be taking a shot straight to the east here. You can see on the map here that we need to be heading in this direction to get to the bottom of the Suez Canal. Ooh. Now that we're turning in that direction, the wind gets underneath our wing and you can feel it buffeting us, moving us around. Gonna get a lot better as soon as we get over the water and we're flying over the canal. And we were going straight into the wind, so it's not gonna be as messy as it is right now when we're flying exactly crosswind. These white things are clouds, and most of this terrain that you see, these are shadows from clouds. Because all of this was taken, these are all photos, right? We're looking at photo. And if Bing, I think these are Bing photos that they use. If Bing photos, whatever the source of the photos that they got, had clouds in it, you're gonna see the clouds here in the game, or shadows like these. These are all shadows from big clouds, and but that was the photo they had, and they don't have a better photo than that, so they put that one in the game, and that's what we see. Sometimes it looks funny. Sometimes it's actually impressive that they've managed to get so many photos from all over the world, and they have such few glaring mistakes like this one, right? Where you can actually see the clouds. And if you zoom out, you can tell right away what it is. Oh yeah, these are shadows. Oh yeah, these are clouds. It's only when you're down flying low that you notice that it was a mistake. Okay, now we're going to be heading southeast. This is pretty good. I don't want to fly into the mountain, I just want to fly right next to the mountain. Then as soon as we pass it, then we're going to go and to the other side. Our prop down. 1,000 RPMs, and we take our manifold pressure down to. And now we're at a cruise configuration. Configuración de crucero. Y nos vamos tranquilos, nada más observando todo lo bonito que se ve aquí abajo. Now we can just take pictures and be tourists. Man, awesome. That is so awesome. My parents have been here to Egypt. I have never been down here. And they did the whole, the whole tourism thing. And that's one place that I want to go to someday. I don't know. En la vida real, en real life, Santos, ¿a dónde quisieras ir tú en la vida real, así de irte como a pasear y a ir a como conocer y toda la onda? ¿Hay algún lugar en el mundo que tú dices, va, este es, ahorita tengo, que te ganaste la lotería, te ganaste $200,000 y ahora puedes ir a donde tú quieras, pero los tienes que gastar en un viaje? No los puedes gastar en un carro o algo así, sino que no, tienes que gastártelos en viajes. ¿A dónde irías? Tienes todo el mundo para conocer. ¿Cuál sería tu number one place? Ah, Japón, bárbaro. Japón es, sí, Japón es súper cool. Yo también tengo ganas de ir a Japón. No sé si sería mi número uno lugar para ir, pero sí está en mis top 5 lugares para ir. Es otra onda. Solo que no te vaya a agarrar ahí de... ¿Cómo es que dice? Todo lo que sé de Japón lo aprendí de anime. Vas a llegar ahí, vas a decir, esto es un isekai. ¿A dónde están las chicas de mi harem? Sí se ve chivo, ¿no? Se ve súper cool todo esto. Sobre todo cuando ves aquí de repente estas partes donde se ven como palmeritas, que son como nada más riscos, y en esos riscos hay esas palmeras. Como que, ay, porque el resto del lugar todo es puro arena y solo ese pedacito tiene vegetación. Y luego nada, es todo árido. Y casi en las poblaciones pequeñas. Y el resto es arena. Vamos a ver cuánto. Este avión creo que sí tiene termómetro allá afuera. Vamos a ver si tiene un termómetro. Outside air temperature. Waypoint bearings, audio. No. Ah, como no. Outside air temperature 24 grados centígrados a 2000 pies de altura. O sea que abajo de estar caliente, de estar a unos que 24, unos 26, 28 por ahí. En el piso. O sea que sí está calientito. Está como está aquí ahora. El día de hoy está así de caliente acá. Ahí está que te decía, pero hay ciertos parchecitos a donde hay vegetación, como palmeras y arbolitos, y el resto es nada. Una montaña de piedra y arena. Alright, señoras y señores, estamos llegando ya a la bay, el canal de Suez. A ver, Este se llama el Great Bitter Lake, el gran lago. Bitter es como que... Ah, no, ese no es el Great Bitter Lake. Esto que estamos entrando ahorita es el Golfo de Suez. Es- y, y esto es Suez, la ciudad. Ok. Eso es Suez. Y no todo es desierto exactamente. Mira, aquí hay como unas, no sé si estos eran para desalinar o tratamiento de agua o qué ondas, pero tiene estas como pilas que están aquí en el lado. Eh, no sé qué son. Alright, señores, vamos a empezar nuestro ingreso al canal de Suez. Vamos a ir viendo Suez así en el lado derecho. Vamos a ir ingresando. Y creo yo que tan pronto nos metamos aquí sobre el agua vamos a sentir una gran diferencia de cambio de vientos. Porque no hay termales. Son menos termales. Súper bien, ¿verdad? Ahora sí vamos a tener que hacer un trim de la nariz hacia arriba. Y nos vamos a ir aquí como en unos 1200 pies. Ese va a ser nuestro target. 1200 pies. Aquí, y si vamos a ir poniendo heading mode, autopilot y altitude hold mode on en 1200. ¿Qué pasó? Porque se fue para arriba. Ahí va ya, llegando a 1200. Eso nos da chance a nosotros de ir viendo. Esa es la ciudad de Suez. Casi que todo AI generated, ¿verdad? Aquí sí creo que toda esta zona de acá, por lo menos aquí no le han hecho ni photogrammetry ni nada. Es todo generado por AI. El AI ve la foto, ve que debe haber un edificio y él dice, bueno, ¿cuál es el tipo de edificio de esta zona? Y en base a eso, él dibuja un edificio que él considera que debería ser el apropiado para ese lugar. Aún así se ve a una distancia, sí, sí, sí se ve bien similar. Cuando estás en el aire no puedes ver tanto detalle de todos modos. Sí que se ve bien. Pero aquí es el ingreso al canal, en la entrada. Y me imagino que aquí todavía no hay excusas. Sino más bien es solo el ingreso. Esto blanco que se ve acá es por el viento, porque estamos con vientos de 14 nudos. Entonces sí hace un efecto en el agua que se ve. Y aquí vamos a ir cruzando hacia el norte para ir siguiendo el canal. Una carretera que va de Suez hacia la entrada del canal. En las canchas ahí, un, ¿eso es que es fútbol o cricket? No sé qué será esto. No sé qué es lo que juegan allá. Ah, no, ellos allá juegan rugby, ¿verdad? Debe ser un estadio de rugby. parece fútbol americano, pero creo que es rugby. Y acá llevamos el canal a nuestra derecha. Pero sí, como no hay scenery para esto, estuve buscando si había scenery, así como el que compré para el canal de Panamá, eh, a donde habían barcos y todo en el canal haciendo cola y todo. Acá para Suez no había, lo único que le habían puesto era el Evergreen, aquel buque grandote que en el 2020, 2021 quedó trabado. Ese sí lo pusieron y lo puedes ver, pero no lo compré porque pues, ya estuvo, ya no está ahí, pues se lo quitaron, ¿no? El que se atascó exactamente, el Evergreen, Everlong o Everlast, no me acuerdo cómo se llamaba, que quedó trabado ahí. Sí, fue aquí justamente en este canal de Suez, que es el que eh, conecta desde los hemisferios, básicamente del sur al norte. Y si tú, eh, cualquier producto de la India o de, bueno, mucho producto de China, de la India, de Tailandia, de todo eso de ahí, o de Australia, Australia no tanto, pero sí de toda esta zona de acá, que va para Europa, pasa por ese canal para no tener que darle la vuelta a África. Entonces, por eso es que todos los productos pasan por ahí. Creo que aquí lo pueden ver. Es todo lo que va para Europa, de China, Tailandia, India, viene por acá, pasa por este canal y ya entra a Europa. De lo contrario, tocaría dar esta vuelta que es larga, ¿no? Ya le agregas no sé cuántos, tal vez un mes de viaje extra. Porque irse de aquí por otro lado es imposible. AliExpress. Todo lo que compras a AliExpress, a Shein, se llama Shane. Y mis hijas son super fans de esa marca, Shane. Eh, ahí lo compran. Oh, hello, Epic. What game? Flight Simulator. I don't know if Epic is still here. It's Microsoft Flights. AliExpress. Nice. No sé por qué no me salieron esos los del stream acá. Estoy en Restream. No me salieron las tools. Creo que ver Steam Chat. Aquí está. A ver si lo puedo poner acá. Chat. No tiene mucho que ahí compré membranas. Ah, mira, mira. Vamos a regresarnos hacia el canal porque ya nos desviamos un poco. Aunque por esta ala lo vemos súper bien, ¿eh? On this side it looks really, really good. There was a thing, stream information, restream channels. Yeah, get those up. There was a thing that would make the people from Twitch see the chats from YouTube and vice versa, but I'm not seeing that anymore. I don't know what happened. But now I see them both. I think you guys can see if I type here. Yeah. Sí se ve aquí en Twitch y también se ve en... Hey, Aviation Disasters, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're flying over the Suez Canal this morning. And then we're going to go from the south to the north. And flying low and slow. That's how it goes. That's the way to go. In a NX Cup. And you know what? Now that I think about it, we can go a little faster. Let me give it a little more manifold pressure here. We get bigger chunks of air. We have a pretty wicked wind coming from the north, 14 knots. So that's going to make us fly a little slower than we were hoping to. Let's check our gas. We're full on this side, and over here we are down to 15. So we're going to do a quick fuel change here. Fuel pump is on, and we switch to right tank. Fuel pressure stayed the same, so that's good. And now we can turn the fuel pump off. And now we're going to start using gas from this wing. So we get to around 10, 15. We got to get down to 15 pounds per gallons. Is that gallons? That's gallons. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. We are good. Yeah, look at that. Now I can see here in YouTube that you guys can see the people who are talking in Twitch. And here in Twitch I can see the people talking from... Ah, cool. That works well. This restream thing is pretty awesome. I kind of like it. I can stream to YouTube and I can stream to Twitch at the same time, so it's pretty nice. But look at that. That's fantastic. I wish they had boats. I really do. That's something that would make it so much more realistic. Because my experience with the Panama Canal, as soon as I bought the scenery that had the boats and everything, it made it feel so much more real. It even had it has the locks, and the locks have been drawn into the game, and they look super realistic. They're just what they look like in real life. I don't know if they got like plans or something, or architectural diagrams or something, and those are what they used to put them in the game, because it looks really cool. Right, we're heading northwest. This is a little area that I told you that was called, let me see, it's a little lake, and it's called the Great Bitter Lake. We're flying over the Great Bitter Lake, and there's an airfield here to our right somewhere. Let's see, this thing says that there's an airfield that is called Hotel Echo 34. Hotel Echo. I don't see it. It's got to be there somewhere. This one? That may be it. Yeah, that's it. Hotel Echo 34 over here in the sand. bit more. It's all lovely and super easy. Autopilot navigation, autopilot flying. For those of us in the PlayStation and Xbox era, that's the best way to play a plane. Just dial it into the computer and it's done. There are landing lights still on. Let's turn these off. Nav lights, strobe lights, yeah. That little airport we talked about. I'm going to turn a little bit to left, right, rather left. All right, Great Bitter Lake. And funny, that airport that we saw, oh come on, no, there it is. It's called Desersoir Airport. Desersoir Airport. And then there's a marina. There should be a marina in here. But I don't know if it's been modeled. I don't see it. And somewhere in here there should be a marina in real life. Here in the game, so it doesn't put it on. Right. Oh, no, weird. I was in the wrong place. I saw marina there. Yeah, no, this is the beginning. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong map. Sorry, guys. That was Kirbit Airport. Not one here. Kirbit. Right. The marina I'm talking about is over at the other side of the lake. Over at the front part, this part of the lake. Maybe we'll see the marina. Who knows? Who knows? If you guys are watching on Twitch, hello, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. I'm flying around the Suez Canal, and we're taking it from the south to the north. And on the way, I'm looking stuff up because I've never been here for reals. So I'm looking stuff up on Google Maps and pretending like I know what I'm doing. Pretending like I know that I'm a tour guide. This is called the Great Bitter Lake. Part that we're flying into, we've already flew in from the first thin part of the canal that is apparently man-made. The Great Bitter Lake, I'm pretty sure, was not man-made. And over here at the front north end is where we're going to be going, where we're going to be exiting the Great Bitter Lake. But I wanted to come around the edge so that we could get a nice view of all of this area, which looks like a really nice place. It's called Esbet Abu Iraki and Fayed Ismailia from the Governorate of Egypt. That's all on this side. On the other side in the map, it doesn't. There don't appear to be anything there. So, yeah, we're not really looking at that side. Looks pretty barren. Oh, look, a ship. All right, let's go. Let's go to the north. I'm gonna start to turn to the north. I'm also doing this with the help of the autopilot so that I can lessen my workload and focus a lot more on looking stuff up and chatting with you guys and making sure the Twitch is working. So if you like what you see, I would really love a follow, because I don't stream that often. I only stream on Sundays and very rarely a bonus stream on Saturday if I'm not out and about flying in the real world. Then I'll stream or playing, because I also play in a rock band. So if I'm not playing in a rock band on Saturday or flying, then I will stream. I have a student pilot license, and I'm learning how to fly these babies for reals. So coming here in the game is awesome because I get to practice. Also, I don't have all of these planes at my disposal here. Like, I fly a Cherokee 140, which is a beautiful little airplane, but it's a little bit old and a little bit underpowered, but that's what you learn, and that's a trainer. But they don't have these, which to me are fun airplanes. The NX Cubs, push planes. And so I get my fix here in the game flying these puppies. Look, a shipping boat. Like either waiting or getting ready to enter the locks over here on this side of the canal. Now this canal is a lot longer than the Panama Canal. I think the Panama Canal, last time we went across it, it only took us, and a slow plane, it only took us like 30 minutes to get across. Or maybe 40 minutes. This is going to take us a little longer because this canal is a lot bigger. There we go. How we're doing on gas? This side is 15. This side, we're getting close to 15. That's good. We're flying with a lot of headwind today. I don't know if this thing has sensors for headwind. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have sensors for headwind, but we can calculate our headwind because we're doing true airspeed is 120 knots, but we're only going 107 knots on the ground. So that's like, yeah, that's 14 knots of headwind coming straight at us. So we're fighting against the headwind. So that's why I have my prop a little back so we can take bigger chunks, bigger bites out of the air. And our manifold pressure is pretty high, so we could probably take our manifold pressure down a bit. That's gonna slow us down. We'll see. This is the first entrance to the north part of the canal. Over here on the left side is a city called Serapeum. We're gonna fly over it. Serapeum, and we're gonna fly over that whole area. Over here, this side is a place called Ismailia. Check it out. That looks pretty good. That looks amazing. We're getting closer to Ismailia. Ismailia. It's over at that little lake over here where the canal works. I wonder if this is like used for, like, traffic going north and traffic coming south. If that's what these divisions over here are for. It would make sense, but you never know. Like in Britain, they drive on the wrong side of the street. Maybe here they did the same thing. It's like, oh, the canal, we're going to do it this way. All right. We still have a long way to go. This little lake here is called Tisma Lake. Timsa. That's it. Timsa Lake. That's the right way to pronounce it, I think. Buena pregunta. No sé a dónde fue que se atascó. I don't know where the Evergreen tanker stuck. The Suez Canal obstruction. Here we are. There's a Wikipedia thing. And there's a map of where exactly it got stuck. And you know where? Se trabó justo al inicio. Ya pasamos el área. Right at the little straight, thin part at the beginning. Ahí fue donde se trabó. That's where it got stuck. Here, I'll show you on the map. Edge. Whoop. We entered here, and it got stuck right here, right at the beginning. And nosotros ya vamos por aquí. Pero a ver, por aquí estamos ahorita, por Al Ismailia, que es esta ciudad de acá. Yeah, man, we've flown a bit. We have flown quite a bit. Oh, that looks nice. Back there. Big desert area here in the bottom. And this is all sand, I'm pretty sure. Al Ismailia, and that little lake there, which is called Timsa Lake. Es la capital del gobernadorato de Ismailia. Esta ciudad tiene una población de 430.000 personas. Look at that, that looks nice. Nice city. Right in the middle of the Suez Canal. Alright, let's turn over to the north. We don't want to deviate that much from the canal. There's puentes. You can see those little bridges that are connecting here and there, but you don't see roads. So I wonder if those connecting bridges. No, those are roads. They look like roads, right? Yeah, they're roads. Just here, they don't have the roads. No las tienen pintadas, pero sí hay calles ahí. Or here, maybe this is where the road should be, and the bridge, you put it in the wrong place. That could be. Starting to get a little dark as the sun is going to start to set. I wonder if we're going to make it in time, or if we're going to have to change the time in the simulator so that we can see where we're going to be landing. Or we do it live. We do it live. Could also be it. I think we should do it live, you know. Try to keep the realism. Problem is, I don't know if these airports the airport that we're gonna land at, I think, has lights. Check. There's a way we can check, and where is it? Zoom in on it. Port Said. That's where we're gonna be landing, at Port Said. And Port Said, here it says. It is open to the public. Elevation is at 8 feet, so it's sea level. The runway is hard. Runway 10 and runway 28. We got 2 runways, and it's not gonna help us if the wind is coming from the north, because we're gonna land in a crosswind. Pretty hard crosswind, actually. But it doesn't say if it's lighted or not. So let's look over here at Navigraph, which has the information about the simulator. And let's see what it says about HEPS, H-E, Hotel Eco Papa Sierra. Information for Hotel Eco Papa Sierra. General information, yep, 8 feet, same thing. Got 2 runways. We're going to be landing in a severe crosswind, no matter where we land. 2997, we got the same altimeter configuration. NOTAMs. Military exercises will take place at PSN. Nope. Charts. Are there any approaches for this one? Oh, there is. There's a VOR runway 10. Cool. But it doesn't say anything if it's lighted or not, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I'm thinking it will have lights. It looks like a big airport. I mean, the runway is 7,700 feet. For us, that's way more than enough. Um, I don't know about nighttime flying though. Sí, verdad, hace falta los barcos. I think the boats are missing. We need more boats to make it feel alive. Right now it feels too sterile, too clean. A little bit spooky, to be honest. There's nobody here, no boats. Like after the apocalypse, we're flying over here and there's nobody here. That's what it feels like right now. And I'm sure in real life this place is chock full of boats and sailboats and fauna. I'm not sure if there's gonna be much here, to be honest. I'm not, like, even birds maybe, yeah, for sure. Sí. Now, eso sí pasa. Microsoft Flight Simulator does not have birds that I know of. Doesn't have any birds that can hit you. I know that X-Plane, which is the other simulator that I have, that one does have birds. But they're mostly a failure that you can turn on or off. And it's a flock. Like if you see birds in X-Plane, you will see a whole bunch of them, like a cloud of birds, and they will often damage your aircraft. And that's just so that you can practice damage recovery procedures and stuff like that. Here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I don't think there are birds. Like there's a couple of places in the world that have animals that you can go see in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but you have to fly really low because they're on the ground. And then you see them, moving around and everything, and they look okay. They don't look super realistic or anything, but they're there. And there's flamingos. There's a part that has a whole bunch of flamingos that you can look at. And there's another part that has seagulls, but I don't know if they're flying around or if they're just on the ground and you can see them. So I haven't really spent much time like trying to go spot the animals, but I'm sure that people who love bush flying and flying low and slow like this would kind of like to go look at the animals. I haven't seen anybody streaming that either. So. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the other side, to the other shore, so that we can look down. Ooh, look at that. That's a big bridge. Estamos en la recta final. Eso is the final straightaway, and we are passing this whole area, which is called El Cuandra El Shakira. Sharkia. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering the name. El Cantara. El Cantara El Sharkia. El Cantara is a northeastern Egyptian city on both sides of the Suez Canal in the Egyptian governorate of Ismailia, 160 kilometers northeast of Cairo, 150 kilometers south of Port Said. The two parts of the city are protected by a high-level fixed road bridge, the Mubarak Peace Bridge. There's a mosque somewhere here in the photos, but I'm sure that they didn't put the mosque in Microsoft Flight Simulator because this is all auto-generated. It's all auto-gen stuff. And then from here on to the end, there is pretty much like smaller towns, no big cities. The culture house of Khalaf will be to our left, and then something. Oh, it's a shop. Port Said Governorate. Okay, we're gonna change from the Ismailia Governorate to the Port Said Governorate. When we get to the end, we're going to be at Port Said, and Shakira. Yeah, no era Shakira ni siquiera. That wasn't even the right. That wasn't even the right pronunciation. I was butchering it. It's Sharkia. Sharkia. I'm old, man. My brain works weird now. I remember when my brain used to work really good. I was smart. Now I'm just a weird old man who likes to fly airplanes and play music. All right. Give it a little bit of power here on the prop. Start cutting up the air a little more. Let's check our gas. How are we doing? Oh, this side's okay, 15. And this one is at 15. Cool. We evened it out. 15 and 15. So we still have a little more gas on the left side, I think. Let's check that. Okay. Okay. We are just above 15 here. And oh, ya nos pasamos. So it's time to switch back to the left. We turn our fuel pump on. Fuel flow is at 8. And we switch back to the left tank. Fuel flow did not change, still at 8. Engine's running nice. And all the pressure stayed the same. We turn our fuel pump off. Fuel pressure stays the same. And announce fuel tank change complete. Cool. I don't know if you can simulate a fuel tank blockage. you know, and what you could do afterward, because it's pretty easy. Like if it's blocked and you switch the fuel tanks and it starts to feel weird or your fuel pressure drops, you just switch back. Okay. Switch back to the one that you know is working, and then if you depending on how much gas you have left on that one, find a place to land fast. The place to land and fill up, or you know, get it checked out, because a blockage could be anything inside the whole system. And in this case, the system is just little plastic hose, you know, not much more than that. Usually you want to check that before you take off. De verdad, bonita la puesta del sol. Look at that. Over the desert. Y este lado se ve así como anaranjado todo, everything is orange. Hay dos tipos de personas, los que les gusta ver la puesta del sol así, viendo el sol, y los que les gusta ver la puesta del sol viendo así todo lo demás. Y francamente, de este lado, las fotos salen más bonitas. Pero de este lado, todo se ve como más dramático. Everything looks more dramatic on this side. But on this side, everything, the pictures just come out better because the orange color makes everything look so cool. Sepia even. Alright, our airport should be right at the end here. This is the end of the Suez Canal. We are at the last little straightaway, going to Port Fouad and Port Said. Both of them part of Egypt. And our airport is just to the right of Port Said. Said or Said, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Let's see how to pronounce Port Said.
Port Said.
Port Said. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Okay.
Port Said.
Port Said. That's where we're going. Y que queda here to our left. It's on to our left. So it looks to us like the best landing is going to be over at runway 10, because we won't have the sun in our eyes when we land. And landing with the sun in your eyes is really very difficult to do. And since the wind is not a factor, you can choose which way we're going to go. Both sides are going to be crappy anyways. We're going to choose to go 10 and have the sun at our backs. lighting our way. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? La puesta del sol está espectacular. Now that it's over the ocean, it looks even more dramatic. It looks even nicer. And it's not, is that the ocean? That is the, yeah, that is the Mediterranean. Yeah. Sunset over the Mediterranean. El Océano Mediterráneo, no, el Mar Mediterráneo, that's what it's called, right? Mediterranean Sea. Y aquí está Port Said, en Egipto. Y nosotros ya vamos a llegar a Port Said Airport, que es donde vamos a aterrizar. Y creo que estamos de Port Said. A ver. Estamos como a unos 5 millas de Port Said Airport. Entonces tenemos que anunciar. Port Said traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, 1,100 feet, around 6, maybe 7 miles to the south, to the southeast, inbound to enter a left traffic pattern for runway 10, Port Said. Ya anunciamos que vamos a entrar y hacer un pattern hacia la hacia la izquierda para entrar y aterrizar al runway 10. Yo estaba preocupado que Port Said Airport no iba a tener luces, pero miren esta ciudad, por Dios. Y seguramente va a tener luces, esto es precioso. Una ciudad enorme. Port Said. Pues se nota que es un puerto, ¿no? Todos los espacios para las warehouses, para guardar cosas. Moverme quedaría de un lado a otro. Empezamos el vuelo justo a tiempo porque esto está espectacular. Lo hicimos en buena hora. We did a pretty good job of starting on time so that we get to see as the lights start to turn on here at Port Said. And you can see all the containers, at the port. Stuff waiting to be shipped. Okay, and aquí, here is where we go ahead and we turn off the autopilot. And we fly this puppy by hand. We take the prop full. And then we lower the manifold pressure. And ya lo tenemos. We're hand flying it now. We can do this kind of thing now. Woo, nice. Or this side. Because we have to go into a left traffic pattern for Port Said Airport, which is over there. Ahí está el aeropuerto, ¿verdad? Let's stay stable here. Y ahí hay una cancha de algo. Let's go on the Mediterranean. On the Mediterranean side here. Oh, miren esos resorts. Like those are resorts down there, right? Okay, let's look this way. There we go. That nice? That is pretty awesome. Y aquí hay otro football or cricket or something field. No, ¿cómo era? Dijimos que era rugby. Rugby es lo que juegan aquí. I'm pretty sure it's rugby. Look at the city. That city is amazing. Right. Don't want to descend that much. We're now downwind. Port Said traffic. November 42 Mike Romeo Echo type Cub. On downwind for runway 10 Port Said. Wow, qué bonito Port Said, ¿eh? Fíjate que aquí hay mucha plata, mucho comercio. Todas las empresas que importan productos de Asia han de tener ahí sus oficinas, ¿no? Las navieras y todas esas tienen ahí sus oficinas. Nosotros vemos la puesta del sol. Aquí haciendo el downwind para el aeropuerto, que lo tenemos justo aquí al ladito. Justo a nuestro lado. Vamos a hacer un pattern a 1000 pies exactamente. 1000 pies está súper bien. El aeropuerto. Yeah, that city looked pretty good, didn't it? That looked really awesome. Check out that sunset. That is beautiful sunset. That looks really nice. Here we are at the end of the runway. We don't need that much space. This plane can land pretty much anywhere. So we're gonna try to land and then go off to the left on the first exit, and then head to the GA parking. A little other part of Port Said over here. See the little lights there? You know what we can do is, after we land, we'll take a little drone tour of Port Said with the drone camera. Yeah. How far away are we? I think we're good right around here. Port Said traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo. Turning base runway 10. Right. And we let the nose drop. Not too much. All that much. Take power out. Take the nose up and slow down. Slow down, baby. And there's a runway. Port Said traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo. On short final, runway 10, Port Said. Okay, segundo notch of flaps. We want to slow down. All the power goes out. And we're high. We're very high.
500.
That's okay. Okay, and here we go. Uf, este crosswind está yuca. Vamos a tener que aterrizar así de ladito. We're gonna have to land it sideways. There we go. There we go. We're crabbing, but we're good. Last notch of flaps. And woo, little gust there. And now we straighten it out. Al último momento, recto. Boom. There we go. Aterrizamos. Nice and safe. Subimos los flaps. Vamos a ver que el viento no nos mueva tanto. Aquí está la primera salida, así que ponemos frenitos, frenitos. No, no, no es la primera salida todavía. Let's see where our chart says. Taxi charts. Your taxi chart, please. Yeah, ahí nos falta un poco. ¿Cómo nos mueve el viento aquí en el piso, Aquí está la salida. Vamos a frenar porque no quiero que me pase lo mismo que me pasó al despegue, que we tipped over. We want to go nice and slow into the turn. Port Said traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is clear of the runway, Port Said. All right, estamos fuera de la pista. Hay un montón de chavos esperándonos. Vamos a ver si nos quedamos por ahí. El de las luces es el que le vamos a hacer caso, pero los otros no se mueven, así que me los voy a tener que rebanar todos. ¿Y el de las luces? Ah, ok. There we are. Frenos. Y apagamos el avión. Este es nada más mixture cerrado, prop cerrado. Con el mixture cerrado se va el motor. Apagamos los netos y apagamos todo lo demás. Ok, avión apagado. Llegamos. Se puso el sol, ¿eh? Ya fue la puesta del sol mientras aterrizábamos. Ya no nos volcamos hoy. Y íbamos de lado, ¿viste? Íbamos súper de lado porque la nos está el viento pegando fuerte, fuerte, fuerte. Vamos a ir con el drone camera a echar un vistazo, ¿eh? Desde el aeropuerto. Pero nosotros vámonos aquí a la ciudad, ¿eh? Y es bonita esta ciudad, es una belleza. Uy, todos los resorts aquí al lado de la playa del Mediterráneo. Puedes imaginar las fiestas que se arman acá. These parties over here must be amazing. Here's that rugby field. I think it's a rugby field. I think that's what they play here mostly. I don't think they play football. It has to be rugby or soccer. Could be soccer también. Puede ser fútbol, soccer. That wow. Yeah, all of this must be resorts and pools and hotels and whatnot. Like a big commercial area right at the end of the canal. Right at the end of the Suez Canal. Sí, las vistas estuvieron fenomenales hoy, ¿eh? Y ya así de noche se ve bonito también, inclusive. Aterrizamos a... I think we landed at a really good time because we got to see the city start to light up. And these AI lights on these AI buildings make it look really nice. You know? Even though it may not be exactly 100% real, it still looks pretty wanky. All right. Go over to the other side from the direction that we landed because we saw somebody there. We saw is it like a little city or uh, a bunch of buildings over here right at the start. This side over here doesn't look as cool, right? We flew over these houses, and they may be just houses. Yeah. I think they're just like little houses or yeah, little houses or buildings, maybe office buildings. Yeah, I don't see any pools in the picture. So these are not like resorts or anything. These look more like buildings where people come and work. And not really resorts. Look, those look like, yeah, they look more like campuses. More campuses than houses. Alright. Well, I hope you guys like this tour of Egypt from an airplane. I think it was a fun it was a fun visit to a place we never really visit. At least not me. I hardly ever see people streaming over here on this side of the world. Lately anyways. So it was fun to come over here and visit Egypt and see the Egyptian sunset. Where we landed sideways, but we landed. That's our plane. So, let's see. Should we do another one? I think we could do another one. ¿Por dónde quieren volar? La segunda vez. El segundo vuelo del día de hoy lo podemos hacer. Where shall we go? Creo que podemos hacer un vuelo corto de unos 60 millas, más o menos. Pero primero veamos a dónde. A ver aquí el mapa grande. Ahí. Veamos el mapa grande. Flights, unload the flight. Nos vamos a ver. Big map. Podemos volar en los estados, podemos volar por acá. Algo con nieve. No sé si hay nieve ahorita en algún lado. Bueno, debe haber lugar con nieve, ¿no? Pero el problema es que está como ya de noche en esa zona donde hay nieve ahorita. Si nos vamos por otro lado a ver sin air traffic control, que es ok. Yes, fine que no haya air traffic control. Podemos ir a volar aquí a Newfoundland, por ejemplo. CYYR. Vamos a ver cómo está CYYR. Goose Bay en Canadá. Aquí al norte. Aquí sí hay nieve, mira. Creo que sí. Creo que hay nieve en este momento del año. Departure. Y pongámonos que vamos a estar cerquita Let's go to a parking de PA, ok. Y veamos qué hay cerca. Puede que haya muchas cosas donde aterrizar que esté cerca. Vamos a irnos por acá, por el West River. Llegar aquí a Portisville. Son 107 millas náuticas, más o menos lo que volamos ahorita. Que es como unas... Pero ahora sí vamos en un avión más rápido, ¿eh? Y creo que podemos ir en un avión un poco más rápido. Y el problema es que los aviones rápidos todos son a la, a la baja. ¿Saben qué? Probemos el Blackwing, que este me super gusta. Ah, no, pero este tiene el canopy que es coloreado, ¿verdad? Este no, está, no es una buena elección. El canopy es como pintado, entonces se ve raro desde adentro. Quiero ver, podemos irnos en uno de estos, un Arrow, podemos irnos en un... Este es rápido, el Milvis. Pero este sí, por los motores no podemos ver en nada. Podemos irnos en este, en el Trinidad Turbo GT. Aunque adentro es limitada la visibilidad. Pero creo que esa es buena opción. O nos podemos ir en un Bonanza. Bonanzas son rápidos. Uf, este Bonanza, miren que este es una belleza. Vámonos en este. Alright. Y dijimos que vamos a salir de Goose Bay. A ver, departure. Delete departure. Goose Bay. Goose Bay, Goose Bay. Set as departure. Ahí sí. Y quiero que salir de la rampa. Bye. Sí, vamos a ver este. Este creo que sí nos va a dejar ver. Y es rápido. Este bien sí es a fast plane, man. Poderoso. Es como un... Es como un Cadillac. Un Cadillac de los aviones. Beechcraft hace aviones espectaculares. Y esa livery me gusta un montón también porque es como blanco. It's white with the black trim. It look really cool. See? Check out this livery. Oof. That's a nice plane, huh? And the place where I take my classes, my lessons for flying, next on the hangar, right next to the hangar for the school, there's a Bonanza. It's beautiful, really beautiful airplane. I wonder one day maybe I'll get a ride in a Bonanza because that plane looks so really nice. Hey guys, we're gonna fly from here to the north. So let's get this puppy started. Uh, turn the batteries on, alternators on. Let's focus here because this is all the stuff we're gonna focus on right now. Our beacon light, we turn it on. That's to make sure people know that we're gonna turn the airplane on. We cowl flaps open. We are on the left tank. We're gonna fill up tanks actually. Fill up. Just so that we're not worried about gas. Alright. And that's good. And I think we're ready. We're on the left tank. Valve flaps are on. Yes. We turn our mixture up, prop up, a little bit of throttle, and we're ready. We need yell. Can we open this? No, we can't open it on this. Okay. And then we yell clear prop, and we turn our airplane on. All right, airplane is on, and we want to keep it at 1000 RPMs. Okay, RPMs are good. Our oil temperature is good in the green. Oil pressure is in the green. Alternator load is low. Everything else looks good. Manifold pressure is good. All right, so now we can start turning on the other part of the plane. Avionics come on. Our landing lights come on. Taxi lights come on. We don't need to pan on our floodlights. We turn on our nav lights, our strobe lights, and we're ready. We are ready. Turn the Garmin on. Cool. And I don't think there is air traffic control over here, but we're gonna file a flight plan on VATSIM just in case. We are flying the Beechcraft Bonanza. And this is the BE-35, I think. Is this the 35 or the 36? Not sure. BE-35. Bonanza, Beechcraft Bonanza G36. Yeah, it's a 36. That's what. Cool. Connect. Okay, and now we can set our transponder. Transponder. We're going to be at VFR. We're going to be at altitude reporting. Back. Cool. And our flight plan. We're going VFR from CYYR to CCB4. And departure time will be 17:10 Zulu. And it's going to take us around 45 minutes. And we have enough fuel for that. We're going to be around 60 or less, 70 maybe. And our cruise altitude, we're gonna go low. What is our altitude right now? We are at 100 feet. So let's go around. We're going to the east, so we're gonna go 3,500. EYR and CCD4. All right, flight plan has been filed. I wanted to say. Estamos listos, señores. We are ready. Put your seatbelts on. And now let's just find out where our airport information. So in new flight. CYYR. Goose Bay. And we're going to CCD4. Nice. And yeah, 3,500. Ooh, we were good. Qué bien. Escogí la altura perfecta. I chose the correct altitude. Eyeballed it and I found the right altitude. Okay. Information for this airport. Weather. We have wind. We don't have any wind. Fantastic. We're going to take off then from runway 33. And let's make sure we're on the right radio. If not, that'll be at 122.8. 122.8. There we are. Goose Bay traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo type Bonanza. Taxiing to runway 33, Goose Bay. Alright. Y veamos si hay alguien cerca de nosotros. Creo que no hay nadie por aquí. No, no hay nadie. We are clear. Démosle. Damos los frenos. Ya nos podemos ir moviendo hacia la pista 33. Dios, señor. Plop. Lo cortamos y lo cortamos. ¿Quién le manda a quedarse ahí? Sabe que el avión ya está encendido y todo y pues se queda ahí parado. Por Dios. Wrong with that dude. He had a death wish. Just helped him. I just helped him fulfill his death wish. I was helping. Alright, vamos a centrar un poquito la cámara. Center the camera a bit. I don't like to be sitting close to the window. Even though that's what it looks like when you're inside the plane for real, you're really that, it's tight. These airplanes are not that big. And inside, it's tight. Taxi line. Yo pensé que iba a haber nieve. I thought there was going to be more snow, but there isn't. Maybe as we get higher up. Porque vamos hacia el norte. We're going to the north. So there should be some snow, right? Even though it's summer. Estamos en el verano, yo creo que por eso es que no hay nieve en esta zona. Tendríamos que haber volado en Sudamérica. South America is where the snow is right now, right? Argentina, Chile, toda esa zona de por ahí del sur. Those guys are skiing right now. No. No, no, we're going in the wrong direction. Irnos para allá. Allá está la pista que queremos. Vamos. Y hay un poco de viento, pero no nos debería afectar. La pista es enorme. 9,000 feet runway. Even with a tailwind, we'll be able to get out off the ground. Okay, first notch of flaps for takeoff. And that's the runway right there. Goose Bay traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo taking off runway 33 and then departing on a north departure. Goose Bay. El 33. Y aquí nos vamos. Full power. Y yo creo que es por el verano, por eso es así. Tenemos que ir a Sudamérica quizá. Veamos. Sí, hay un poco de nieve, ¿eh? Se ve en el piso. Right. Yeah, there's some snow. There's some snow. It's starting to melt, but there's snow. Right. Flaps come up. Keep the nose up. Check our trim. Trim's good. From outside. Este avión es lujo. This plane is luxury. This just looks beautiful. Right. Gonna stay on our heading of 6. And we can take down our manifold pressure a little bit. Yeah, there's some splotches of snow on the ground. You can see them like little spots of snow. Right, and here. It's really calm. El viento está súper calmado aquí. Also, this plane is amazing. I mean, you don't need much on this plane. It just handles really nicely. Right. Now that we're here, we can set our altitude at 3,500, which is our altitude that we wanted to stay at. We're going to tell the autopilot that we want to fly in nav mode and keep flight director right on there. And we should be good. And we're going to tell this baby that we want to go in flight level change mode. And 120 knots is fine. We'll get there in no time. Ahí vamos. Volando por Canadá, Northern Canada. Oh, ahora que lo vi, apagamos las luces de landing y taxi. Oh, otra cosa, ya estamos arriba, vamos a bajar los cowl flaps, ya los pongo. 3,500 pies, ya llegamos y configuramos el avión para crucero. Vamos a quedar un manifold pressure de 20 pulgadas y vamos a bajar el RPM a 2000. There we go. Configurados para crucero. Y estamos volando a 154 nudos. O sea, vean la diferencia entre este avión y el que estábamos la vez pasada. En este estamos 154 nudos a un setting de crucero bien conservador. Very, very conservative. This plane hauls. It's a good plane. And another thing, this plane can carry a lot of stuff. I mean, look at the back. Tiene a lot of room. Both of these doors open up, so you can fit a lot of stuff in here. It's like a pickup truck. Es un pickup truck este avión. Puedes llevar a tus amigos súper cómodos ahí atrás o llenarlo de cosas y irte a acampar o irte de pesca o irte a algún lado así, ¿no? De vacación. Sí, pero no hay nieve, eso sí. No snow. Sorry. I thought there were going to be snow because it's super up in the north. I mean, we are really up in the north. Show you what. Hasta dónde estamos volando ahorita. Yo por eso es que pensé que iba a haber nieve. Actually, no. Vamos a verlo aquí en Sky Vector. Dijimos que estábamos en CYYR, ¿verdad? It's CYYR y vamos a CCD4. Quiero ver dónde está el OBS. Where's OBS? Switch, no, sim, RV pilot. There we are, OBS. Sorry about that. Edge. This is where we're flying. Aquí están los Estados Unidos, toda la onda, y nosotros estamos aquí, súper al norte. Entonces yo pensé, bueno, va a haber nieve. Pero no, no hay nieve en esta zona, esta época del año. Weird. Ya que esta época del año es mejor ir a volar al sur si quieres ver nieve, irte a Sudamérica. Yo creo que esta es la semana del año donde no tiene nieve aquí. Y luego la próxima semana sí ya va a estar otra vez todo congelado. El verano en esta zona dura bien poquito, según he escuchado. Mi hija está estudiando en Toronto, o cerca de Toronto. Y sí, el invierno duró un montón. La nieve dura un montón de tiempo ahí. Pero mira, a medida nos vamos acercando allá, creo que sí se va viendo algo de nieve. Creo que es probable que lo veamos. Probable. We may see some. Vimos un poco al despegar, viste que habían pedacitos. You know, when we took off, there was some splotches of snow on the ground. And you can see some areas that have like little bits of snow. It's still thawing. It hasn't all completely melted yet. Yeah, there's a big area that has a lot of snow. Se ve bien, bien. Estos aviones con estos sistemas de Garmin, eh, you really don't fly the plane. O sea, en realidad vuelas el avión cuando despegas y aterrizas, pero de ahí todo el camino es extremadamente automatizado. No toca hacer mucho más que programarlo y él va. Y tú te desentiendes mucho de eso, te desentiendes y te da el chance de poder hacer otras cosas, como investigar, bueno, la parte que a mí me va a tocar volar, que es el aterrizaje, cómo va el clima, cómo va a ser mi aterrizaje, los diferentes approaches que tengo. Uf, pero sí, mira el viento que nos está pegando fuerte. Hay turbulencia. Hay turbulencia. It's bumpy. Sí, este avión es mucho más rápido. Este avión es una nave, man, en realidad es un avión, pero de nuevo, es la diferencia, ¿no? El avión, el que a mí me gusta, el Piper, quiero ver, ¿cómo vale? Nuevo, un Piper Archer. Vamos, pongamos un Piper Arrow, que es el que a mí me gusta. Piper Arrow Turbo. Price. Un Piper Arrow, como el que a mí me encanta, va a andar alrededor de unos $230,000. Right? Ah, no, inclusive se pueden conseguir hasta $43,000 un modelo así, usado, viejito. $43,000 es lo más barato que puedes conseguir un Arrow. Ahora veamos un Beechcraft Baron. Beechcraft Baron prices. Un Baron, ahorita un nuevo vale $1.48 millones. Nuevo. Prices used. Usado, 300,000. Y cuando digo usado, te están siendo uno de los 60, 70, ¿verdad? Ya lo quieres nuevo con todas las cosas electrónicas. Estás hablando de unos 300, no, que unos, yo diría medio millón. No son baratos los Barons, pero son una nave. O sea, es un avión espectacular. Por eso es que todavía lo siguen haciendo. El Arrow, por ejemplo, ya no lo hacen. Nuevo no lo hacen. Se han pasado a otros modelos. Piper ya no está haciendo el Arrow, que es el que a mí me super gusta, que se parece un montón a este, solo que no es tan fancy. Este es mucho más fancy, mucho más... O sea, los acabados, mira los acabados, son los... Este interior is super fancy, like all this leather inside and little table there for the people in the back, and that door that is amazing, big door, double door, all that stuff. And the Piper doesn't have a door in the back, like people all have to get in from the side. There's only one door, and you know, it's a product that was made in the 70s, and it looks like it was made in the 70s. It feels like a 70s airplane when you get inside. And it doesn't have all of this. It doesn't have the Garmin, you know, the glass cockpit. It still has all the steam gauges, and you can put a GPS in it, and autopilot and all that stuff. You can put that in there, but that's extra. And just putting an autopilot in an airplane, we're talking $50,000 you gotta spend. Sí, es mucha gente con dinero que se ocupan estos aviones, los Baron. Pero son lujosos, ¿verdad? Son muy, muy lujosos. Very, very luxurious. And very comfortable inside and very automated. And, you know, they're cool. They're very, very cool. Cuando tienes una pintura como esta que encontré ahí en un sitio, este es un livery que se le puede poner. Hay lugares donde puedes comprar las pinturas para los aviones, o hay lugares donde hay colecciones gratis de pinturas para tus aviones que las puedes bajar, se instalan en el juego y luego puedes pintar los aviones ocupando esas pinturas ya hechas. That's what I did. I got this livery from flightsim.to, and I put it on my Baron. It looks really, really nice. Oof, there's a lot of wind, mucha turbulencia, a lot of turbulence. We're getting moved around a lot. Ooh. Wow. We have a 10 knot tailwind and a 8 knot, 9 knot gusting. I think it's just gusty, that's what it is. Hay muchas ráfagas de viento ahorita, por eso es que nos está moviendo por todos lados. Aún así, even though we're getting moved around, the autopilot hasn't disconnected, so it's doing its best to keep us on track. When usually when you move the stick around crazy, it will disconnect. The autopilot will disconnect, and you have to fly it by hand because you know conditions are not good for automatic. Flying automatically. Now, I think Microsoft on their next version, they gotta animate the trees, right? like if there's a lot of wind, you need to show that the trees are moving. They can't be static like that with a lot of wind. You got to be able to see. Like they did that with the water. With the water, you can tell. Like when you're flying over the water, you can tell where the wind is blowing and how hard it's blowing. Because if it's got white, you know that it's blowing hard. I think they should do something like that for the trees. As the other simulator that I fly is called X-Plane, and that one has that the trees actually move. You can see. The problem with X-Plane is that not it doesn't look anywhere near as good as this look. Microsoft Flight Simulator is so much better. Like everything is based on photos, and X-Plane is not based on photos. It builds the world for you, and it looks ugly. Pero they do have that thing where the wind blows the trees, and you can tell which way the wind or how hard the wind is blowing. And that makes your life a little easier to, to know where to land, where to fly, and all that. And see, we're getting moved around. We're getting tossed. Uf. Está moviendo por todos lados. We're close to the half point mark on our journey. Estamos como a la mitad. And no snow so far. But the views are pretty nice. Vamos con los flaps de arriba. Las luces también. Oh, el tanque de gasolina. Tenemos que ver cómo vamos con la gas. Sí. Ya nos vamos a pasar al tanque derecho. Ok, so, para pasarnos al tanque derecho, tenemos que encender el fuel pump, el low. ¿Está? Fuel flow, vemos que nos mantenemos en, aquí está el fuel flow, acá, fuel temperature. ¿Dónde vemos el fuel flow? Aquí está, fuel flow. Muy bien, nos pasamos al siguiente tanque. Derecho, fuel flow se mantiene. Apagamos el fuel pump. Seguimos con fuel flow y tank change complete. Dos. Esta versión tiene dos tanques en cada ala. Uno en la izquierda y uno en la derecha. Hay versiones del Baron que tienen tip tanks, que son unos tanques que se le pueden poner aquí a la final de las alas. Y Entonces tienes tus tip tanks que están llenos de gasolina también y ya te da mucho más alcance, ¿no? Pero esta versión que andamos volando, this version we're flying right now, only has 2 tanks. And here you can see how each tank is filled, right? The left tank is emptier than the right tank, so right now we're using this tank, and it's gonna, once it gets they're evened out, then we switch back. Although I think we're gonna get there before we even have to start to even it out. So we're probably gonna stay on the right tank until we land. Even into our landing. Landing. Arriba de nosotros right now va volando un, what is a B? B772. What's a B772? Un Boeing 777 Airliner. Oh, okay. 200. Voló encima de nosotros y nos movimos. O sea, pero súper alto, ¿eh? Nosotros estábamos volando bien bajito. Él le da a 30 y no sé cuántos mil pies de altura. Nosotros apenas vamos a 3000. He's up at... Oh, está a 40.300 pies de altura. Flight level. Really? That alto. Ah, no. Va a 480 nudos y va, sí, a 40.200 pies. Ajá. Yeah, we're not gonna see that guy. He's way up high. Atrás de nosotros, pero también súper lejos, va un... ¿Qué es este? Igual, otro Boeing, un White Body 777. Estos chavos llevan 5 horas, 4 minutos en el aire. Todavía les faltan 1000 millas más. Va desde Frankfurt, Alemania, hasta Toronto, Ontario. I don't know. Tanto tiempo, estar tanto tiempo en la computadora pendiente, no. No creo que sea muy divertido. Es un vuelo larguísimo. Estás 5 horas en el aire y todavía te falta 1000 millas náuticas. O sea, a ese chavo todavía le faltan como 1 hora y algo. A mí 1000 millas náuticas y está apenas a 400 millas por hora. A 2 horas más. Es un vuelo larguísimo. Lo que sí es que a la altura que él va, si no va sintiendo todo esto que vamos sintiendo nosotros. Eso, todo este movimiento. Él, no, él va tranquilo. Yo creo que si vas a estar 8 horas seguidas, no tienes esposa. Número uno, que te esté molestando. O es igual de gamer que ti. Y entonces ella está en su juego y tú estás en el tuyo y pueden pasar 8 horas tranquilos cada quien jugando. Está bien, posiblemente, ¿no? Pero a mí, por ejemplo, a mi esposa, por eso es que la hago los domingos de la mañana, porque sé que está dormida y puedo venir aquí a meterme a jugar sin que me esté diciendo nada. Ya luego ya termino yo acá y ya me voy a hacer mis ya labores de esposo y de papá y de todo eso, ¿no? Llevar a los niños a que vamos a ir al cine. Por ejemplo, hoy vamos a ir a ver la película de Spider-Man con los chicos en la tarde. Pero en la mañana yo sé que todos están dormidos, así que tengo chance de hacer esto. Mira qué bonito eso, ¿qué es eso? Wow, ¿qué es eso? Vamos a ver una cosa. Pausa. Y quiero ver la cámara. Drone. Ok. Y ahora vamos a ver qué es esto. ¿Qué es esto? Wow, son pozas naturales. Sí, ¿verdad? Son como unas pozas. Imagino que es donde se va derritiendo el hielo que ha pasado mucho tiempo ahí, ¿no? Wow. Yo pensé que era una estructura. Aquí sí hay nieve. Alright. Oye, ¿dónde está el avión? Ah, nos perdimos del avión. Pero podemos hacer esto. Drone focus mode. Quitamos pausa. Sí, también. Acuérdate que ellos van adelante de nosotros como unas, ¿qué? 8 horas más o menos. O sea que sí, él posiblemente empezó temprano en el día y pasó todo el día metido en el juego, ¿no? Domingo. Debe ser divertido hacerse un vuelo transatlántico, pero sí también es cansado. En la vida real, para echarte un vuelo transatlántico tienes dos sets de pilotos, creo, ¿no? Tienes el piloto y el first officer y además tienes otro set porque te van turnando. La idea es que siempre estén descansados, que no vaya ninguno fatigado, cansado, dormido, somnoliento, sino que son cada tantas horas, vaya, vete a descansar, vete a dormir, regresas ya descansado. Y tienen su espacio ahí donde pueden dormir y toda la onda. But doing it yourself, doing the whole 8 hours yourself when you don't have backup to do it for you, that's just a little nuts. All right. Estamos llegando, estamos a unos, we are at around 20 miles to the south of the airport. So let's look up the information on this airport that we're landing called CCD4. CCD4 is Charlie Delta Delta 4 is called Postville, Newfoundland, Canada. And Postville has two runways, 24 and 06, and they're short runways, 2,500 76 feet. The weather is coming from 23, 230 at 10 knots. Altimeter is 3009, so let's put 3009 here. 309. And density altitude 800 feet. That means there's a little bit of heat. At 21 degrees. 21 grados. Okay, well, this will be good. Cool. So if it's coming from 230 degrees, okay, we're gonna land on runway 24. Runway 24. And the altitude of the airfield is 223 feet. Okidoki. Ya lo apunté, ya sé que tengo que aterrizar en el 24. Runway 24, que es justo atrás de nosotros, o sea que vamos a hacer un pattern, un left traffic pattern. Vamos a tener la pista a nuestra izquierda. Ay, mira, aquí sí hay como montañas y toda la onda, ¿no? Aquí está a lot of outdoors kind of stuff. Uy, aquí hay errores de mapa. Elevation conflicts. Este es un conflicto de elevación, tiene que estar más alto que esto y lo pusieron al revés. Map errors. Alright, let's zoom in because we're very close. When we get to 10 miles, that's when we got to do our CTAF calls. And we are 10 miles, so we should do our Postville traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, type Baron, Craft Bonanza, 3,500 feet, 10 miles to the south inbound to enter a left traffic pattern for runway 24, Postville. Right. Postville. Ya vimos que Postville está a 223, así que bajemos a 1500. Vertical speed. Baje como a 1000. Y yo bajo el power. Bien. La temperatura afuera a esta altura está a 10 grados centígrados. El aeropuerto está acá. Sí, aquí a esta altura, imagínate, no estamos ni tan altos, estamos a apenas 3500 pies. De que a medida que vayamos bajando, cada 1000 pies que bajemos son como 2 grados. Entonces ya bajamos a 2000, 2500 y está a 12 grados más. De que va a estar como a unos, ¿qué? 15, 16 grados más o menos al piso. In 16 degrees centigrade. Check it out. beautiful. Ahí está la pista, ya se ve. You can see the runway now. Zoom here. That's our runway. Now we give it a little power so we don't fall out of the sky. Put our prop full forward. Good. Okay, gear down. Gear down and ready. 3 green. First notch of flaps is ready. We lower the thing a bit. Turn off our autopilot and then we start our left downwind. Post-fill traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo on downwind or runway 24. Post-fill. Es una pista corta. Vamos a ver cómo hacemos para aterrizar ahí. Tenemos que aterrizar justo al inicio nosotros porque este avión es pesadito. Alright, baby, give me some power. A little bit of power. Estamos a 17 grados y todavía nos falta 1000 pies para bajar, o sea que abajo va a estar como a 20 grados más o menos. Acá. La parte, vamos a dar la vuelta cuando lo blanquito esté justo encima del aeropuerto. Eso nos da 2.5 millas. 3 millas es lo mejor, pero con 2.5 lo podemos hacer funcionar. Aunque quizás nos vamos a ir un poquito más porque este avión es pesado y nos va a servir mucho tener espacio para hacer un approach tranquilos. Y estos vientos sí nos están molestando. Más que nada las ráfagas. El viento sostenido no nos afecta, las ráfagas es la que nos afecta. Ya vamos a aterrizar, así que preparemos, bajamos los cowl flaps. Estamos en el tanque más lleno. Sí, todavía estamos en el tanque más lleno, que es el derecho. Nosotros estamos en el derecho. Ponemos nuestras luces de aterrizaje. Landing lights. No, taxi lights todavía no. Okay. Vamos, set. Ponemos el fuel pump en low. Y ya está nuestro checklist de aterrizaje completo. Viendo un poquito así por la nariz. Y anunciamos nuestro base turn. Post-fill traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, turning base for runway 24. Post-fill. Y dejamos que baje la nariz y empezamos a caer. Postfield traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo, Echo, turning final for runway 24, Postfield. Ah, la pista. Danos un poco de power. Segundo nivel de flaps. Queremos hacer un approach como a unos 80 nudos. Así me gusta la pantalla. No hay puppy lights ni ningún tipo de asistencia para ver el glide slope, así que lo vamos a tener que ir haciéndolo 100% visual. A puro ojo. Tenemos buena velocidad. Pero el descenso nos está fallando un poquitín.
500.
Alright. Entonces, yes. Hay un poquito de viento que nos está pegando. Hay bastante viento que nos está pegando de frente, 12 nudos, y hay ráfagas que nos están pegando del lado. Uy, nos están pegando del lado derecho. Así que lo vamos a ir llevando así. Muy bien.
500.
Muy bien. Estamos con el flaps completamente deployed. El avión configurado para aterrizaje. El gear estaba abajo. Gasolina en el lugar correcto. Un approach un poco movido, pero bastante estable, diría yo. Esas ráfagas son las que me están matando, las que nos están pegando de la derecha. Nos están manteniendo lejitos del center line. Vamos, chicos. Puede señor. Power, 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 por favor. Uy. Uy. Ahí vamos bien, vamos bien, vamos bien. Power apagado. Levantamos la naricita un poquito, no tanto, no tanto. Lo levantamos mucho. Vamos. Eso. Hoy sí me hicieron sudar estos vientos. Pero, digamos, subimos los flaps. Caímos suavecito. Yo pensé que íbamos a caer más fuerte con ese levantón que hice al final. Pero no. Lo logramos. Lo logramos controlar. Y estaba pequeña la pista, ¿eh? Súper corta. Pero lo logramos. Hey. Vámonos hacia este lado. Creo que había algo. Uh. Bien aterrizados, ¿verdad? Quedamos bien. We did a good job. Lástima que te fallé con la nieve porque solo habían esos parchecitos blancos así. Tenía que haberlo pensado mejor e irnos a Sudamérica para ver nieve. Próximo domingo, ¿quieres? Vamos a ver si nos vamos allá por Bariloche y toda esa zona de Argentina, a donde sí creo que hay nieve esta época del año. Y vamos a esquiar. ¿Será que podemos? No sé cuánto tardará, voy a ver si podemos hacer un viaje así, Buenos Aires a Bariloche. Y ver cuál es el avión bueno para llevar. Y ese puede ser nuestro vuelo de la próxima semana, el próximo domingo. Ya verifico yo si hay nieve o no. tocar dejar el avión parqueado en bajadita. We're gonna leave the plane in a little hill here. That's where this guy wants it. Oh, we got it. Brakes are on. Mixture goes off. And then magnetos off. Well, alternators come off. And our landing light comes off. Navigation light comes off. Beacon light comes off. Strobe light comes off. Avionics off. Fuel pump goes off. And cowl flaps closed. Propeller goes to 0. We turn off our fuel. And we're set. Llegamos. Hasta acá no se puede abrir la puerta en este avión. Pero llegamos. A Canadá. Sí, podemos pasar a ver dónde cayeron. A dónde cayeron. Aunque no sé, tendríamos que llevar un jet. No podríamos llevar uno de estos. O un turboprop que pueda volar bien alto con cabina presurizada y toda la onda. Alright, señores. Thank you. Muchas gracias por estar acá, Santos. Gracias por acompañarme. Eso es lo máximo. Creo que la pasamos bien, ¿no? Anduvimos volando por todos lados. A ver si la próxima semana te animas y nos ponemos a platicar ahí por el Discord. Nos echamos una platicada. Y quiero ver, ¿quién podemos hacerle raid ahorita? Vamos a hacerle un raid a Quas, que es un controlador de tráfico desde Inglaterra. Chavo es súper bueno, explica súper bien. Very smart guy. Así que si quieren vamos a ver a Quas y pasen una súper fabulosa fin de semana. Que Dios los bendiga. Nos vemos el próximo domingo. See you next Sunday. Bye bye.
Three to Juliet Echo, London. Hello, thank you.